Okay, so one thing I don't like is someone insulting my intelligence, okay? That right there ain't gonna fly. Don't let this young face fool you. I ain't that damn young, and I do know a thing or two, okay? So the reason for this rant today is because, okay, some know that I worked at the vitamin shop, and today was actually my second to my last day working there. And so me and the lady, she's the assistant manager, we've been having like these issues. Like, we had issues before, but then we were cool. But then, you know, I don't like when people they act like they have good intentions, but really it's like some hidden motive or some slick shit that they're trying to push, thinking like I don't know no better. Okay, so for example, today was my second to last day there. And, you know, I'm sitting there. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get some work done, you know, because it's been slow in the shop for the last couple of days. So I'm going to get some of my CEUs done for my personal training certification. I'm going to do, they're called continuing education units, so that I can keep my certification. So I was just doing the workbook, trying to fill that out. And it was about supplements, so it went hand in hand to where I was at. And so she tried to say some slick stuff, like one of the guys, he had opened up the shop, but he was leaving at 1. I came in at 12. I was supposed to be there at 11, but don't tell nobody that. And so he was leaving for the day, but he had to go do the bank run. So he was out for a little bit, and she turns to me. Well, first she tries to tell me this. She tries to look outside, casually have a conversation, and say, "Oh, it's such a nice day outside." I was like, yep, it sure is. And I was like, and we'll probably have more than this, you know, throughout the year, because we don't have long winters anymore. So therefore, you know, it'll be sunny again. You know, we ain't really missing out on nothing if we miss it today. And then she says, she was like, you know, if you want, she's like, do you need the hours? She was like, because, you know, you can leave early, and, you know, the guy, he can come in, you know, when he's done, because he goes to school, he can come back in and, you know, cover the rest of the shift. I'm looking at her like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna get my money, I'm gonna get my coins, and it gives me a reason to sit down and do my workbook. So I was like, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna leave early. I'm good. So when the guy comes back, you know, and he's about to clock out to go home, she goes, one last chance. Are you sure you don't want to go? I'm looking at her like, I told you already. I looked at her like, you know, you give somebody that look, the bitch. Like, I told you I'm good. And I was like, I'm good. No, I don't want to switch with him so he can get my hours. I'm good with getting my hours, okay? I am super good. So I start shaking. So I'm like, you know how you take notes or something? So I started to shake my head. I'm like, Start shaking my head. I go back to reading my book. Then she was like, why are you shaking your head? I was like, because I already told you I'm good. I shouldn't have to say it again. Like, don't be trying to act like you're doing me a favor when you're only trying to do yourself a favor because you don't want to be with my energy. And my thing is this, like, people try to drive out my energy all the time because I have big energy. I have a lot of energy, okay? I'm small and petite. You know, I'm about 5'1", 5'2". Okay, I'm about 5'1". Let me try to add on height, but I'm about 5'1". But my energy and my aura is real big because, you know, I do a lot of energy work, I do a lot of yoga, and I have a big personality, and just who I am, I carry a lot of weight in my spirit. So you feel me before anything. You know I'm around. Like, my energy is something that can't be ignored, darling. And people feel that. And a lot of the times, like, they don't know how to react towards it, so they want to push it away, or they kind of want to be away from it, and they don't understand why. But I do. So before you insult my intelligence, recognize the kind of person I am and how much I do know. Just because I don't disclose everything that I do know does not mean that I don't have a level up here that you do not understand. So don't try me, darling. And people are lucky that I don't abuse the knowledge that I do have, because I can do some damage with what I know. But anyways, I try to keep it positive, try to keep it nice, and try to keep it cute, darling, because I know that, you know, dealing with people, dealing with the issues, dealing with the pettiness, whether it's subconscious or consciously done, I don't have time for that. Instead, I am just going to journey on and go through my path. And that's another reason why I left the job. That's one reason why I was like, you know what? I did the vitamin shop so I can learn about supplements, but I am not a retail person. I'm not a 9-to-5 type person. I don't like working for other people like that. And so therefore, I decided it wasn't for me, and I decided I wanted to pursue more with my group fitness, and it's the G, and really build upon that. And that is exactly what I'm doing, and it feels so good to make a decision. Sometimes we can be scared to make a decision, or at least I was. You know, not even fearful, but like, I didn't want to make the decision because I was like, shoot, like, that's my income, blah, 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 blah. But when I got the job, it wasn't for the income. When I got it for the knowledge, and then when it stopped being something that was giving me any knowledge or anything of benefit, it was time for me to go. That meant it was time for me to move on to the next. And that is exactly what I do. So don't be afraid to keep it moving, because sometimes a situation, a person, place, or thing is going to be in your life to help push you to the next level. It is not meant for you to set up camp and stay there. It is for you to grow. So therefore, once you have outgrown it, or once you get to a level where it no longer serves you, leave. Okay, do not be afraid to keep it moving and keep going. That's what it's about. Life is forever changing. You are forever evolving. Keep it moving, and when you do, don't look back. And if you do look back, it's only for reflection and enlightenment, so that you can keep on going, but never sit there and sulk. Okay? Stay positive, stay happy, be a light force in other people's lives, and you know what? Life's too short. Just have fun. Make sure you travel, do things you ain't never did before, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Namaste, and I will talk to y'all later.